this is the package you are going to receive with your used camera. Okay, inside you're gonna find so this is the battery power adapter. I'm gonna put, depending on your location, an adapter. So this one is EU, European style plug. I'm gonna put US plug, depending on your country. Okay, so you're gonna find this one. Then inside there is your actual camera without lens, but you can use any lens for Nikon. I suggest like the 50mm. It's a good lens for starting. Okay, then you're gonna find a remote shutter. I like it to avoid to have vibration. Then you're gonna find this the cable to connect the camera to the laptop. And then you're gonna have the usual battery charger and the battery. Okay, so this is it. This is all the content of the used Nikon camera that you're going to receive. How to use the camera? So let's put a lens on the camera. Okay, here we come with a lens. So you open your camera and we plug the lens on the camera and you are ready. Okay, so first of all we want to have the power. I like to use battery adapter because when we shoot, but it works just with a normal battery. Okay. The power supply allows to have longer working section, so we don't have to bother about changing the battery. It goes over here, there it is. Then we want to use for this demonstration tripod. Okay, there we are. Okay. Then we are not going to use the battery, so let's put it back on. And also we are not to use the remote. This is the cable to connect laptop to the camera. Okay, there it is. So this is the special connection for the camera. It goes here. And there we are, and this is a standard USB, goes into the laptop. Okay, we can turn on the camera. Okay, camera is recognized, and so let's have some testing of the camera on the computer so I can show you the camera is working properly as supposed to be. Okay, now we are on the computer and we use this software, this Digicam Control. Is the one I prefer to connect the camera to the laptop and shooting with this camera. Okay, so the software is free, you can download anytime. So you see down here on the left, you can see the camera is recognized. So from here you can set up all the parameters. Now the camera is live, is connected, so we can turn on the live view. So this button on the top left. You see, we hear the camera opening the shutter, and this is it. So now we are seeing directly through the camera. Now the camera is open to all the wavelength, of course, so because it's modified and there isn't any filter on the camera. So what we do now is we want to test the camera with a pigment checker. Is over here. Let's put it closer. Maybe, okay. So we can check the camera is open to the different wavelength. we are. We use the filter set as usual. Okay, so this is the adapter for this lens. Okay, there it is. Okay, so we put the visible filter on the camera. There it is, and you see now it's much better. Of course, it's overexposed. We have to set up it a little bit. Okay, so from control here we can decrease the shutter speed. Now it's 1 second. Let's put half a second. Okay, much better, and we can check the focus as usual. Okay, the image is pretty nice. We can also magnify from here just to be sure to check the focus. It was a little bit, tiny bit out of focus. Okay, I would say this is it. It's a very tiny, the letters that we see here. Okay, so exposure is fine. We can shoot as it is, and we go here, and the image is taken, and we see over here on the software this is the image we just took. So it's pretty fine, the visible image. We will do the usual editing in the raw file. We want to do white balance and so on. Let's try the other methods. We have the UV filter. The UV filter. So we go back in the live view. So you see now the screen is dark because there is no UV now in the environment. The LEDs are just emitting basically visible light. So let's turn on the UV lamp. There it is. Okay, so we see some light over there. We need to increase, generally we want to have 1 second exposure, and we need to focus manually. Okay, there it is, focus is perfect. We are just seeing UV radiation. The filter just can see in the UV. We can shoot, save this image, capture, and then we can move on to something else. So we go back in the live view. Okay, just a second. Okay, live view. There it is, and we use the infrared filter. We go. So we need the infrared in the environment. So let's turn on the infrared lamp. There we are. So these are the infrared lamps. So we see infrared. Let's have a little bit more exposure. Let's put 2 seconds. There it is. Focusing is still fine. Okay, there it is. And okay, it's pretty nice. We can shoot this image as it is, capture. And there it is. So this is the infrared image in the raw format, of course. Then we want to make it black and white to increase contrast in the image, but it's already there. Okay, so this is to show that the system is working. With the camera you are going to receive also the calibration file. I do it for free, so basically for your camera I take a picture of this color checker, and then basically I give you the calibration file in case you want to use it to have more precise color rendering of your photo.